Hi friend, and welcome back to Marvelous Friends, your home for all things Marvel Cinematic Universe and beyond. I'm Rhett, and today I am discussing my gets and gots from the month of June. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's roll that credit. Now, the month of June, everything here in Houston let up quite a bit, so I was able to get back out. Stores were reopening, so I did, of course, do a little bit of exploration and left the house a little bit more and went and bought a few things. But, of course, most of my shopping was still online. And I also didn't do as much shopping this month because I had done so much eBay shopping in the month of May, plus 2 collector boxes of the subscription services I subscribed to came that month and were billed that month. So it was a little bit of an expensive month in May, so I took a little bit easy in June, but I did pick up a few things. As always, yes, there is Funkos in this. There's quite a few Funkos. I'm not ashamed of that because I love my Funkos. You know that. So we'll discuss that. But the first things first is actually the t-shirt I'm wearing in this video. I picked this up at Box Lunch, one of my favorite stores. I've mentioned it a lot here on the channel. This was part of their Pride collection. So for various different fandoms, they had some Pride merchandise. This was the Marvel one. I really liked it, just the simple Marvel logo in kind of a rainbow gradient. I've actually already worn this in a video on the channel that I uploaded in June. You can check it out up in the card. Other than that, I'll go on to the next item. With the month of June, the gyms reopened here in Houston, and so I went back, but there was a lot of new regulations. You couldn't drink out of the water fountain, so you needed to have a bottle. You couldn't work out without a mask. You needed to wear gloves and stuff like that. So I picked up a couple things that were for that purpose to go back to the gym, but of course, they were Marvel. The first one I got is this. Now, this is one of those kind of scarf face shields that is spandex and goes over your neck, and then you lift up over your nose, or you can wear it in a bunch of different ways. But this one is, of course, Captain America themed. I really liked it. It is kind of based upon his uniform, which I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, when you wear it, you really can only see the star part of it. You don't really see the stars and stripes because when you're wearing it as a face mask, it blocks the most of this becomes like crunched up on it, but still the star, if you center it right on your face, looks really cool because it does fit right on your nose at the peak of the star and all that stuff. But yeah, this has been very practical, very heavily used already. I use this every day, 5 times a week, and wash it regularly, don't worry. But usually by Friday's workout, it's a little gross, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was really excited to have this. It's very practical. I bought this for a practical reason, obviously. The other item I got for working out was the shaker bottle sleeve. I got this from Performa. I don't remember where I got the mask from. I'll have to look that up and I'll link it down below. But this I got from Performa. That is a company that does shaker bottles. Now the shaker bottle is one I bought elsewhere, but it's a 32-ounce one. It's really nice, and it's not Marvel related, but I picked that up around the same time as well. But this is, of course, Captain America themed, as you can see. But this is really nice. It has a little hand grip here that you can have, that you can hold on to. Typically I carry it by this. It also has a nice carabiner loop here that you can hang your keys from. It has a sleeve right here that your phone fits in. I have a Pixel 4 XL. Personally, that's my phone. So it's a little bit big to fit in here, but it does fit. I used it before, but not all the time. And then it has a small little pocket up here that you could fit like your AD. I've stuck my earbuds down in there if I'm going somewhere after the gym, some cash if you might need it. So that is really nice to have at the gym because it kind of carries everything. I don't have to have anything in my pockets, or sometimes athletic shorts don't have pockets. So this is really great. They have a few other characters as well, and then just a bunch of plain colors and other designs. So if you are at a place where the gyms are open, you're able to go to the gym, I highly suggest this. This is a nice little thing to have, or to take with you to work out in like a park or whatever if you're still going elsewhere to do your workouts. This has been very handy. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. I was a little disappointed because it kind of read and looked on all their images because everything had a shaker bottle in it. Everything was talking about that, and so I thought it had just a plain shaker in it, but it does not come with a shaker bottle. Just to make that clear, it's just this, but still, even for the sleeve, it's a pretty good deal. The rest of everything I got is going to be Funko, so let's go ahead and just jump into that. The first one I have is Gambit. I love Gambit, I love Rogue, so I'm really excited to have these. This is an addition to the classic cartoon X-Men collection that they did, actually at this point, several years back, but they added Gambit and Rogue to the collection. I really like this. Again, I've mentioned this about how they've been using that clear plastic and doing some really cool things with accessories. I know there was, I believe, a chase or a special exclusive version where the eyes and the power-up actually glow in the dark. This one is not that one, but still, I really like it. This will definitely be one that I display. Along with that, I did pick up Rogue. There was a couple of different versions of Rogue as well. There was one where she was flying. I thought about getting that one, but ultimately I didn't feel like, with everything going on, spending the time to hunt down the exclusive for that. So I just went with the plain one. I'm still very excited to have that, this one in my collection. I love Rogue. And I like this outfit. Like this is me is quintessential Rogue. This is what she looks like. I know she's had a lot of different versions over the years, but yeah, I just really love true Southern Belle Rogue, and I hope that we get to see her. I know there's a lot of discussion with her regarding Captain Marvel, especially since there's a lot of crossover into New Orleans with that franchise, which would play well into Rogue and actually Gambit as well. But we'll see how all the X-Men stuff shake out as they're introduced into the MCU over the course of the next several years. But yeah, I'm really excited to have Rogue and Gambit Funkos. I just never had the thought, excuse me, before that there wasn't one, so I'm glad that they finally exist now. The next one I got is the Spider-Man Maximum Venomized Doctor Strange, and this one is actually really hefty. I was surprised about that, but that's because he has a lot of extra weight to him. That is all that Venom tentacle-esque symbiote things that are coming off of him to help him appear as if he's levitating, which I really like that aspect of it. This wasn't necessarily like a really wanting sought this one out when these first came out, like some of the other really cool Venomized ones that I have displayed in the back, but I liked this one, so I was at the store. I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up because they had it, and I was like, I like it enough to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy it. But yeah, it's a cool one. I like how they stylized him. I like how they used again, the symbiotic transformation on these has been really cool on all of them. But yeah, what did you think of the symbiote series? Did you get a bunch of them? Did you really like them? Let me know down in the comments. I was a lot better about eBay this month, but there was one thing that popped up through a notification as a suggested item, and I immediately was like, yep, I'm gonna go get it. And it was this one. Now this is a former Collector's Core exclusive, so this was before I joined the Collector's Core. And this is a 2-pack set that features the Daredevil and Bullseye in more traditional comic book styling. Of course, this is in his black suit. I really loved this set, and I had to get it. I really liked how it looked. I liked the dynamic poses, how they're kind of interacting with each other, and of course, I liked the costumes. And I am a pretty big Daredevil fan. I like his comics. I like his story, and I enjoyed personally both of his renditions. I do plan to have a Daredevil series coming to the channel where I discuss the Netflix series, all three seasons of that, but that is just in the works, so I have a lot still to record for that. But yeah, I was excited to add this 2-pack to the set. Alrighty, and the last two I got, I was really excited about because these were pre-orders that were processed in June, both of them, and I'm excited to have them. The first one is the Tony Stark Iron Man. This is the quintessential climax moment in the Endgame film where he says, "I am Iron Man," and snaps his fingers. This is the previews exclusives. These are the comic book shop exclusives, and this one, it glows in the dark, so all of the gems and I believe some of the trails of those gems that go into his suit also glow in the dark. Very cool. I was very excited about this one when they announced it. I pre-ordered it almost instantly when it was announced because I had to have this one for my collection because it's such an iconic moment and it was just such a cool design. I wanted to make sure I got the glow in the dark version because of that. So I will be displaying this one for sure. I just need to figure out a good spot for that. Yeah, this one is just so cool, but I have to admit I was more excited for this next one. as I have mentioned a time or two, I am a big Hawkeye fan, and so this one came in June. It is the next one in the Avengers Assemble series. It is the Hawkeye. I have displayed these in my bedroom. I have a kind of cabinet thing that I keep clothes in, and so I've set these up on top of that and moved some other things out of the way. So that is where these have decided to find their home. So I will add this to the Iron Man and the Hulk that are a part of this set that are released. When this one became available, the next one went on pre-order, so that one is Thor. That one is ordered and on pre-order. That one actually should be coming, since it is towards the end of July now when I'm filming this. It should be coming or being processed for release, I believe on the 28th is its day, and so then most likely on that day again, that is when the next one will be put onto pre-sale, which I believe, based upon the pattern on the back of the box and how they've been released, will be the Black Widow one, which makes sense because I'm actually surprised she didn't come sooner as part of the whole hype for the film. But I am excited to have, and these are just so cool. I love all the detail to the stand that they're in and how they connect to each other. I really like these. I'm so happy to have this one. So happy. I will probably rotate it so Hawkeye is at the front of the rotation, just for personal preference. But let me know, what did you pick up this month that was Marvel related? Out of everything I picked up this month, what was your favorite? Anything stand out to you that you really liked? As much as I can, down in the description, I will link you to some of the stuff. Like I said, for the Performa water bottle sleeves, I will try to look up the website where I got the scarf, because they did have other, or scarf face mask, because they did have other characters available as well. Box lunch, of course, I will link to this. I believe they still have this shirt available, and I will link you to the anything I got on Amazon. The Hawkeye one, I believe, still has available. I think I've seen Hulk still available. I'm not sure about the Iron Man anymore, the first one. I think they might have officially sold out. But yeah, that is going to do it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please, as always, give it a like. I appreciate it. It helps the channel, and so does subscribing if you haven't already. So subscribe and set alerts if you'd like to be notified for all my future videos as they upload. Until then, though, I hope you are having a marvelous rest of your day. Bye, friend.